Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Today I'm going to update you guys on my nightmare on Panning Street, and I'm so excited. I just did this look. I had a few people asking for it, which really filled my heart. Like, it just made me so excited that you guys really enjoyed my eye look. So I did recreate this using different products that are more current. So if you want to do it, you might even have these palettes in your collection. So feel free to go ahead and look at that if it is up already. I do have to edit it, so it's probably not going to go up before this. Plus, I think it'll probably be the first week of March that it goes up. So after this, you'll be able to take a look at it. So keep an eye out for that on my channel. But I want to update you guys on my nightmare on Panning Street. And this was created by Ceylon and Val, and I'm so excited. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. I always do that. I don't know why, but I'm trying so hard. But yeah, so they created this amazing project. It's literally like, it's probably moved into first place next to Deca Panning, because I love those two. These are my favorite projects because first of all, I am in love with horror. I love anything Halloween. You guys can see red and kind of black. I have black and gray on, red, or this is like orange. And then I also have my skeletons and stuff in the background. You should see my decor in my room is mostly skulls. Mostly skulls. I love Halloween. I have a little spider's web that I normally want to hang up on the wall here, but my son likes to pull things off, and because it has a little tack in it, I don't want it to come out and we don't know that he's pulled it off. So just for safety purposes, I just haven't put it up because I'm afraid I might forget to take it off. But yeah, my whole life is like Halloween and makeup and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoy it. The movies, the genre in general. Like, I love decorations, I love colors, I love everything about Halloween. So this project like spoke to my soul. And honestly, I think of my own prompts in my head and I think, oh man, I should just do these for my own little side thing. Because and there's so many awesome Halloween movies. It's just incredible. I love this. You guys did such a good job. If you're watching this, you guys did such a good job with this. I am obsessed. I love it. It's my favorite. I can't wait for every single update. I wish this just went every single year, no breaks, no nothing, just all just went. And I think it does. This is the first year, and it goes October 31st, 2021 to October 31st of 2022. And I think they're going to bring it back. Please, 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 please. And I probably will start October 31st of 2022 and go until the next Halloween. So I'm pretty sure this will be back to back to back to back, which fills me. Fills my freaking soul, you guys. So I chose 13 prompts, though I think I missed one. I just want to count them right now. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Wait, this one was done. I have a few that are done. You know what I'll do is I'll count them after. I have to make sure that I know where I'm at right now, and I have so much going on. So let's just go ahead with the updates first. And then if I have anything extra, because I think I, for some reason, forgot to select one time, I'll go ahead and select after. So the first one I have is Fright Night, and it says a red or a vampire theme product. And for that, I chose my MAC and Toledo lipstick in Victoriana. I think I just said that. So it looks like that. I don't have much left. It's probably halfway done, but I don't wear a whole lot of lipstick, and I will be going back to work in the office probably next month. So I won't be working on lipsticks that much, unfortunately. Last year, I think I got like 8 or 9 lipsticks done, which was amazing. It was just all about reapplying, drink my coffee, eat my food, reapplying all throughout the day. So I reapplied lipstick like 5 or 6 times every single day, and I used different colors, and I managed to go through so many. Plus, when you're going out and you need to wear your mask, you got to wipe your lipstick off, and then when I get home from wherever I am, I reapplied it. So it was constantly going with lipsticks. My poor lips were so sore last year, but I plowed through so many. This year I have about the same, maybe 6, 7 lipsticks that I'm focusing on, and they're all MAC right now. But I think they're mostly matte formulas, most of them. So it's going to take me a lot longer to get through those, but I'm really excited. This one is definitely going to be in it probably until the bitter end, because red is not a shade that I wear often. And I also have another red lipstick that I put into a project. I don't know why I did that. I would probably just only go through 1 red lipstick a year, but I think I have like 10 red lipsticks, which is stupid. So no more red lipsticks for me for a while. So it's the same weight. I've used it maybe once or twice, but it's the same, basically the same weight. So the next one is Friday the 13th, which is a summer themed product. And for that, I chose my Violet Voss Sakura Blossom eyeshadow palette. And if you see the inside, you'll be able to tell why. It is such a beautiful, like, what do you call these? Cherry blossomy, well, Sakura blossom, like just those beautiful shades, very summery. And it just, when I look at this, I feel like it's a nice, beautiful summer's day and you're sitting there with the flowers. And these are like the shades that I would see. Like, I don't know why when I look at this, that's what I feel. Maybe it's because there's flowers every freaking where on this planet, or planet. Everywhere on this palette. What is going on with my brain? But it's beautiful. Like, if you look at some of these shades, they're so pretty. It's just so easy to wear, very nice and summery, very pretty. And it wears really nice, unlike their Flamingo palette, which is absolute garbage. But anyway, I don't have any uses on this one yet because summer palette. I have so many other things. I think I only use this once and I have 10 uses, which I'm actually going to change to 5 uses because I need to start moving through some things. And I'm focusing on my Pan That palette for the year so much. And I don't want to use all these other uses because 10 uses for me is a lot in a month. I don't wear makeup every single day. I try to as often as possible, but as you guys know, I get sick and stuff like that, and I just can't afford to put all these extra uses to these other palettes that I have when I'm trying to use one palette up to get rid of at the end of the year. So I'm changing that to 5, so I need 4 more uses on that. My eye is tearing. The next thing I have is Night of the Living Dead, which is something that wakes up your skin in the morning or in the AM. And for that, I selected my Inky List Caffeine Dream, right? Caffeine Eye Cream, Caffeine Eye Cream. What is going on? Anyways, you gotta laugh at yourself. I swear to God, I'm seeing all these things in front of me and I'm coming up with words because all these letters and things are going around in my brain. But it's the Caffeine Eye Cream and it says helps reduce under eye puffiness. And I really thought this was going to be amazing. I thought it was going to help me so much. It really felt like absolute nothing. Like nothing underneath my eyes. I would put it there, it would absorb right into my skin. It would still feel the exact same as if I didn't put anything on. Or it would just sit on top of my skin and not do anything. So I had both ends of the spectrum with this, where it was like, I would put it on and I would feel the tackiness, but my eye wouldn't feel hydrated. Or I would feel like I would put it on because my face was so dry and it would suck it all up and then there's nothing. And so I'm like, well, it's not doing anything. It didn't really take away my puffiness. So this isn't something that I would repurchase, but it is an empty. So I get to put that towards my February empties, which are coming up very soon, you guys. Watch that too. I'm so excited for that one. So that one is an empty and something that's completed. So I'm going to cross that off my list. The next is Rosemary's Baby, which is a new item. And for that, I selected my MAC Botanic Panic eyeshadow palette. Is this not the most beautiful packaging? It's so stunning. It's very much my alter ego. Like I have me that's very dark and like red and black and all this stuff. And then I have this, which is like totally girly and spring and fun and pastel-y. So yeah, I have the two sides. But this is such a gorgeous palette and it's very pastel-y on the inside. It reminds me a lot of Easter. And so for that one, I wanted to select it because it was brand new to my collection. I had never used it and I've only used it, where am I here? Once. And I have, it says 10. I'm going to change that to 5 as well. I think most of the time when I bring other eyeshadow palettes into projects, I'm going to keep them at 5 uses. I was definitely trying to do lofty goals this year. And now that I'm doing Pan Your Way to 5K, I really want to work hard on specific things. And so next year I'll do more usage, but this year is like using up completely, not just little uses here and there. So yeah, the next item is Frankenstein, which is a Franken product. I think I'm going to be removing this from my, it's this one right here, but I think I'm going to be removing it from the project because I haven't used it at all yet. And I just don't think it's a pretty color. It's boring. I don't like blue eyeshadow on me. I steer clear from it. And I don't think that this would be something that I would wear. But before I do that, I at least want to get one use. So I'm going to try and really push myself to at least use it once, because maybe I'll like it, and there's really not a lot left in there. That should have been something easy to use up. But again, my brain is focused so much on my Pen That Palette for the year that the other things that I have in my collection are somewhat suffering, and I have a lot in my cases, like my Sorbus and Sephora case. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I need to start using them to get them back into my regular collection, because this thing is just getting so heavy. So that's something that I have been working on for the month of February. January was heavily focused on my Pen That Palette. February was half and half. I did really well actually on my Pen That Palette for the year in February, better than I actually thought I was going to do. I could see little dips happening and stuff. But then I got sick for a while, and now that I'm better, it's like I just smear it on my face. I just smear it on my eyes. I need to get that use. And so my weights are good, but at the same time, all the other palettes are just sitting there, you know? So you will see some move out in the next coming weeks, but I'm really excited about what I have done, and I'm trying to train my brain not to be so hyper focused on one thing. The next item that I have is, oh my gosh, my Franken product was not the blue one. I apologize. My Franken product was the red one, and I have 2 uses on it. So it's this beautiful red one, but the blue one I have not used. But this is the one, and I have used this twice. I really like this one. This one's not great, but this one I really like. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I really like that one. I think it's pretty. It's definitely gorgeous because it's remnants of melt eyeshadows that broke when they came to me. So of course, everything that was left in there, plus a little bit of a shimmer, it's going to look gorgeous because those melt eyeshadows are stunning. But I'm so sorry about that mix up. I have used that twice, and my goal is to complete it, so I'm keeping that in. But the blue one's ugly. I don't like it. The next one is Child's Play, which is a childlike theme or package. And so I chose this one because it's childlike. It's just a tiny little sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder, and I finally completed it. I didn't want to complete it because it's the Chucky one. I like Chucky. I wanted to keep him in my project, and I didn't select him again, so I'm really sad about that. But this is done, so I have another empty for the month of February, which is so exciting. And that one I can cross off of my list. The next is the movie Christine, which is a special trip to buy. And that one is my Laura Geller highlighter, which I got in the States. I live in Canada, and I drove specifically to the States just to go to Ulta to get some of these highlighters. So that's how much I love makeup. So this looks like I got a lot of use, and I'm so happy about that. I had to use this 15 times, and I did, and it looks so much more used than it did when I brought it in. It's just making me so happy. Like the middle portion is getting so flat, and I'm trying to use it up along the sides now, so you can really see that there's some usage on this, and I'm so proud of myself. So that is another empty. Or not empty, but usage. So I have 3 that I rolled out. The next is The Conjuring, which is Don't Know What Possessed You to Buy. That is my Morphe and Maddie Ziegler eyeshadow palette. I'm not even going to show it to you. It's in the bottom of my case, and I'm just not going to dig it out. No more usage on that. I have a 10 usage goal, and I've used it 4 times. I am changing that to 5, so I only have to use it 1 more time to roll it out because, again, I have way too many eyeshadows in my projects. The next one is Fright Night, which is a red or vampire themed product. I had re-rolled and I kept it in. I should have actually rolled again to get something else, but I ended up selecting my MAC lip pencil in the shade Cherry, which is right here. And it's so pretty. It looks like that. Very strong, beautiful shade. And I love the MAC pencils. It does need a little bit of a sharpening because I have used it a bit, but there's no real change in weight. So I'm just going to keep it as is from last time. But I have a 20 usage goal, which I'm totally keeping it at that. And I've already used it 7 times. So that's really exciting for me, but I definitely need to start moving on that red lipstick. The next is The Ring, which is Show the Ring of a Pan, which is such a creative prompt. I love that. That is so awesome. So for that, I selected the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzer palette, and I selected this one right here, which is Snow Bunny. Ugh. Snow bunny for snow. You know what I'm saying? It's so so much snow here. Anyway, snow bunny. And it's so pretty. It looks like that. It's just a really nice light bronzer, but it looks really nice just kind of like thrown on the forehead and a little across the face and a little on the chin. That's how I wear it. I'm currently trying to work on a few other bronzers though, because I've been focusing on this one so much and I've been really enjoying it, but I need to slowly dabble into other things to get some progress on that too. So I will go 1 week with the other stuff, 1 week with this, 1 week with the other stuff, just so that I can get a little progress. But I don't have a ring showing yet, which is unfortunate, but you can definitely see that there is usage and a dip maybe forming. I mean, I can see a little one on the corner on this side. I can see a dip here happening, but I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that. So this one is definitely nowhere near close to hitting a ring, but I'm excited to keep it in because it's really good. The next is Friday the 13th. So I have that prompt again, which is a summer themed item. And for that, I selected my Fenty Beauty. It's called Cheek Out Freestyle Cream Blush. It's upside down. And it's called Summertime Wine. And I was kind of a little bit nervous about this color at first, but I have worn this a few times. It's pretty easy to wear and you don't need a lot, honestly. So this is definitely not going to be out of here by the end of the project. Like by the time it finishes, it'll probably be in here for a while because I have a few cream bronzers in projects right now, and it's so nice. You just put it underneath, like what I do is I put it on first, put my foundation, or if I put my foundation first and then that, I go back over with my foundation brush, and it just looks like a nice flush to the skin. It's so pretty. I really enjoy it, but there's no change in weight on that one. The next one, oh, what was my goal on that? To complete it. Holy, all right. I was pretty lofty that day, but whatever, it'll stay in the whole time. The next one is a new roll-in. So I have 3 new roll-ins, and the first one is Halloween and sheet masks. And I'm so pumped for this one because I have so many sheet masks I need to use. So I have selected 4. These are all Mask Cream masks, and I don't know where I think I got these from Costco or something. They were a gift from my mother-in-law, so I think that's where they're from. And I am so excited to put these on. The only problem I find with these is the scent of these is so strong to the point where it gives me a headache. Like it's just too much. So I wouldn't repurchase these, and I will let her know that the scent is too much for me. But the physical mask and the way that the product feels on the skin is so lovely. So I have to finish 4 of those before I can roll any of those back out. The next one I rolled in is Exorcist, which is Make Your Head Spin. And for that, I selected the Rihanna perfume. I actually reached out to Val to ask which version of Makes Your Head Spin this is. Is it like a great thing, or is it just like, oh, you know? And she said it could go either way, so you decide. So I decided to go with something good because I really love this. And it's also like really, really low. There's not that much product left in this. And it's also leaking, I think. So I need to use this. It's like the product is like there's no cracks in it, but there was a ring around the bottom of the product when I lifted it off my table, and I noticed when I weighed it on the scale there was also a ring. So I feel like product is coming out of this, so it needs to get used up. I'm sorry, my nose is getting itchy, but I need to use this up fast. So I hope this is gone in the next couple months, and it's a really nice scent for the summer as well. And then the next one is Children of the Corn, which is a food related item. And oh, you guys know I wanted to pull in my Glamlight Ice Cream Dream palette because that is my favorite palette, like of my whole collection pretty much. I have a few, but that one's like one of the top for sure. And then this is the one I selected because it's tinier. And I don't think I've even really used it. And it's the Red Velvet Cupcake or Red Velvet Cake palette. And there's only one red. Super disappointing. I was expecting a little bit more. I'll just swatch a couple of these shades for you guys so you can see. The red is absolutely beautiful though. But those are the swatches here. So that's the one I rolled in, and I put 5 uses on that. So then I can get a little more love with other things in my collection. Look at that red, just totally stained my finger. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna count now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 items in, and I need to choose 2 more. I have to do that off screen because I'm on my phone. I'm actually filming on my phone right now, and my prompt thing is on the phone. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that after the fact and roll 2 more things in. So on my next update, I will tell you guys what those are. If you're really interested in it, I might post them on my Instagram, either as a story or a post, I'm not sure. But I might go ahead and do that. So if you're looking for what I actually selected to make that back to 13 again, go ahead and check my Instagram out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry I was so flighty and all over the place with my words, but I have a lot going on in my mind. I'm trying to make this really quick because I have to go and make dinner shortly. But I wanted to make sure that I got this out. I'm so pumped. I always get excited for this. And then, of course, I get like overly excited because I love this project. And then I get the way that I get, which I jumble my words. So thank you for being patient with me and for being understanding. But I hope you enjoyed my update. Let me know if you're doing this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you again later. Bye, everyone.